quietly and peacefully like Gandhi. Hold up our signs by the millions and demand they fill their paper file boxes and get out.
Where did Gandhi get his ideas from?
Start talking about it on the web, folks. We will get it.
Yeah.
We'll make it happen. We need another Declaration of Independence. And we're going to take this country back. We worked too hard for this freedom. Too many guys died in Iwo Jima. Too many guys died jumping out of planes in Normandy. My God.
President Obama has a picture of Martin Luther King, Gandhi, and Abraham Lincoln on his wall, but where did they get their ideas from? From a man who said that government which governs least governs best, and I would like to see it acted upon most quickly. Henry David Thoreau, he wrote a book, Civil Disobedience. President Obama, you might do well to study him. He is the father, the grandfather of individualism, of independence. Mr. President, we need more than piecemeal lip service. We need more than photo opportunity. We are severely concerned, Mr. President, because you say one thing, you promise one thing, you pause in your thoughts, and then you do something completely different. You make deals, or in back rooms, or with someone, who knows, but you're not doing what you say you would do. What about all the troops coming home? What happened to that idea? Now, how come we are allowing these banks to run our country? Why can't we let them fail? Let them fail! The way we can make up for that shortfall is take our currency back. Mr. President, the Executive Order 1111, you'll probably find in the lower drawers of your desk. It's still on the books. It means that we can print silver certificates. The last noble president who passed that bill had his head blown off because the people that control the Federal Reserve, that private corporation that's offshore, didn't like it. That he was taking away the power to print currency and putting it back in the hands of the American people, where it belongs. Why are we paying interest on something the Constitution tells us we're supposed to print? Any ideas?
No one knows.
Oh, well, how are we going to make up for that shortfall, that interest? Oh, I know. How about the IRS? That's a good idea. Yeah, well, I'll come up with an idea to call the Internal Revenue Service. Wow, let me see. Wait a minute. I don't think that passed. Oh, yeah, that's right. Philander Knox's, his assistant wrote a memo that this could be legally advantageous. Okay? You don't have enough states. It didn't pass. That's why the IRS code says voluntary compliance, not mandatory compliance. You can choose to pay those taxes or not. And if somebody comes to audit you, you say, you know what? I have all my receipts and all my paperwork right here. Just show me the law that says I'm supposed to pay it.
I disagree.
Well, you can disagree.
I do disagree. You have to pay your taxes.
Why?
I said.
Because you said.
Yeah, that's right. You have to
Okay,
pay
then you can run for president.
Because people get locked up in jail.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm not saying don't pay your taxes. Did you hear me once? Did you hear me once say don't pay your taxes? Never once did I say don't pay. If we
to
have
protest
agents
this
who run
stimulus
wars
plan, not to get
telling
into
you
the
that
Fed
those
and
things
libertarian ideas.
wrong.
The stimulus plan is
Agents who
wrong.
want the tours
He
will
should
tell
back
you,
off of
I
it.
said don't pay it. I didn't say don't pay your taxes. I'm saying the law is not telling you it's mandatory.
Is this about the stimulus plan? Is this about the
This
Tea
is about
Party?
the
Is
fact that our country's run by the Federal Reserve and the IRS, which are not
is an
American
American
organizations.
That's bullshit. We're not getting that American.
G.I. Joe!
I'm here to say one thing. I would like to see Obama's budget subjected to the systemic risk analysis he is proposing by his Treasury Secretary.
He should be in jail! The tax chief. What's that? His Treasury Secretary should be in jail.
That doesn't matter. He's still the Treasury Secretary. That's irrelevant.
Why would you
What doesn't matter is
doesn't matter
he says that
Jail makes him better than having been in jail. It does matter. It's not irrelevant.
can I speak and just say this, and then you can speak. You can take the podium, please. All right?
Yes.
Is that fair?
Yes.
All right. I have one message. Subject this bill to systemic risk analysis. Or as Congress has already evaded that one time, it makes sense. The government is part of this financial system. It should be subjected to systemic risk.
Administered by who?
They're going to have to administer it by someone. It could be by the Treasury Department. That's the system. You're not going to change the system for years. Have to work within the
People you work for say.
Okay,
It's all
somebody else
systemic
say
risk.
something because
It's all systemic risk.
that's
How
all I
can you
have.
predict
That's
that?
all I have.
That's all I have to say. Systemic risk applied to everything, including what the government does. They won't listen to the CBO, the Congressional Budget Office. The Congressional Budget Office informed the Congress that it's not, the stimulus bill is not going to create the jobs they think. So, just subject it.
Pulling a rabbit out of his hat.
I'll tell you what, I would agree with this budget if somebody credible of systemic risk analysis says it is good. Fine. Show me how it's done.
Anybody else? I can go on.
Taxation is dead.
Taxation.